guys, how do you feel today? Do you feel good? Do you feel great? Do you feel wonderful? I hope that, because today I feel very great because I can be here to talk about a very interesting topic. With me, it's very interesting, and I hope that you will feel it's interesting also. Okay, so the topic of my presentation today is how to be a great teacher. I know some of you want to be a doctor, want to be a businessman, or want to be a lot of job for you to choose, right? But for me, I really want to be a great teacher in the future. When I was young, I really want to be a teacher, literature teacher, because I love literature, I love writing, I love poetry, I love them. But gradually, when I grow up, I thought that literature is not my strength because it's very hard for me to write a long essay or to analyze about a poem for people. I just can't feel it. When I read it, I see that wow, it's so good, it's so inspiring, but I can't analyze this. I just feel it. So I changed my mind. But it is not too far because I want to be a English teacher in the future. So that's the reason why I here today. Okay, so let's talk about our topic today: how to be a great teacher, right? First, I want to show you a magic triangle. I call it magic triangle because if you really want to be a great teacher in the future, you need to have this triangle. You need to master it. I mean, you can see here, we have 3 qualities that a great teacher needs to have. The first one is knowledge, right? The second one is skill, and the last one is attitude. And in my opinion, attitude is the most important quality that a great teacher needs to have. So now I will go to each quality. The first one I want to tell you is about the knowledge. Of course, this is a compulsory quality. Why? Because when you want to teach someone or when you want to explain something to somebody, you need or you must understand. You must have knowledge about it. You must know about it. You must sure about what you explain to them, what you teach them. Okay. I remember a quote that my friend once told me is, you can't give what you don't have. So, if you want to be an English teacher, but you can't speak English, you can't listen to English, and you can't explain everything in English to your student, can you be a good English teacher? No way, right? So, knowledge is very important. You need to have a specified subject. I mean, you can know a lot of things. You can know, but you need to master. You need to master at least one specified subject. That subject you're gonna teach in the future, you must have knowledge about it. It's very, very important, right? So I saying, if you have knowledge, you can be a teacher. For sure, you can be a teacher because you have knowledge and you can explain it to everyone. So you can be a teacher. But our topic is how to be a great teacher. So teacher is not enough, right? The second point I want to analyze here is skill. Skill. Skill is I want to divide it into basic skills and advanced skill. What is basic skill? Basic skill for a teacher is that you can go to class and you can stand in front of a lot of people and you can speak. You need to have a favorable voice so that you can deliver your speech. You can make them understand what you say. You need to control your voice all the time. Okay. First one is you can go to class and you can give lecture, and the second one is you can control. You can control just the order. You can keep the order of the class. You shouldn't let a lot of people sleep while you teaching, right? So it's the basic skill. Everyone can have that kind of skill because just you can stand in front of a lot of people. It means that you have basic skill. But to be a good teacher, you need to have this, the advanced, okay? That the leadership, skill, communication skill, and presentation skill. Okay, leadership skill, it means that when you are in class, you need to control your class. I mean, control about the order of student, like basic skill, and control. The most important thing is the emotion, the feeling of the students. For example, when you want them to happy, you can tell a joke. But when you want them to pay attention to something, you need to change your voice, and you need to change your posture, and you need to make them understand that it's very serious and it's very important. And when you want to make them feel sad, feel unhappy, to stay away from their sleepiness, you can tell a sad story. So leadership skill is mean you can pace and you can lead. I mean you need to control your class, the emotion of the student in the class, and you need to inspire them. You need to inspire them. Make them always feel very strong and full of energy, so that they can learn much more faster. Okay, and about communication skill, of course, it's very important because when you're in class, you need to communicate with your student. You need to call them to answer the question, and you need to give your explanation for them. So communication skill is very important to make them understand you and to make them follow you, right? And presentation skill, you don't just sit on the table like our teachers do at university, because it's very boring. Because you can see in a class a lot of people sleep while the teacher is just reading from the slide or reading from book. It's very boring. So presentation skill is mean you need to prepare well for your lesson, and then you need to how can I say, you need to draw the attention from the student to make them feel very interested, very excited about your lesson, and they can learn faster and they can follow you. Okay, so that the advanced skill that you need to be a good teacher. But you know, I want to be a great teacher, much more than good. I want to be a great teacher. So I think the last point, last but not least, okay, it's very important, like I told you before, because attitude, it will decide all the results you get in your life. Attitude is your thought, your belief, your is what you conceive and what you follow, and it's also control the way you react. You react to what happened to you. So, in order to teach other people, in order to inspire them, you need to have a good attitude. Do you think that a sad teacher can make class happy? When you come to class with a tired or sad posture, how can you make class happy? How can you make them follow you, right? So, attitude, very important, right? You can learn, because your attitude will decide the result, all the result you get in your life. So you need to find the most favorable attitude when you act right. I mean, even when you have some problem, or even when you feel sad before you go to class, but if you decide to stand in front of your student and you decide to give lecture, you need to do 100%. You need to do 100%. It means you need to show them that you have good attitude. You have good attitude. So you can change your attitude by learning. You can learn from other people, or you can learn from your own experience. You can learn from book, you can learn from some inspiring video, and it's up to you, because your attitude will affect your style when you teach them. Okay, so this can make you become a great teacher. Very great teacher. Okay, so I know a lot of people want to be a great teacher in the future, but it's very hard. You need to practice, you need to work. And I remember one quote from Jim Rohn: work hard on yourself, don't work hard for your job. It means you need to pay attention to the attitude, and then you can change, and you can be a great teacher. Okay? So that brings me to the end of my presentation today, and I hope that my presentation can give you some general information about how to be a great teacher. Just need to pay attention to the magic triangle. I call it magic triangle. You need to focus on knowledge, focus on skills, and focus on attitude. So that's all. Thank you for watching.